Think about it. Praise the Lord. Deuteronomy 30. And it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations whither the Lord thy God hath driven thee. And thou shalt return unto the Lord thy God, and shalt obey his voice, according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thine heart, and with all thy soul. That then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity, and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Lord thy God hath scattered thee. If any of thine be driven out unto the outmost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord thy God gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. And the Lord thy God will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good, and multiply thee above thy fathers. That's why you need to pay attention to what's going on in Israel.
I'm glad you read that, Yoke Up, and try to remember that when you get to the book of Joshua, particularly Joshua chapter 21, verse 44 or 43 through 45. And the Lord gave unto Israel all the land which he sware to give unto their fathers, and they possessed it, and dwelt therein. And the Lord gave them rest round about, according to all that he sware unto their fathers. And there stood not a man of all their enemies before them. The Lord delivered all their enemies into their hand. They failed not aught of any good thing which the Lord had spoken unto the house of Israel. All came to pass. You know, I've been accused of being a lot of things, but what I really am is someone who believes what God said. And when he said it's fulfilled, when he said it's all came to pass, I don't have to look at what happened in 1948 to a rebellious people who do not believe Jesus Christ is the Messiah. I believe you're looking at a false target there. In the New Testament, Jesus tells when all the prophecies were to be fulfilled. And he says it would be within that generation. These are the days of vengeance, in which all that is written will be fulfilled. I believe that people, when they believe that it's in our future, are denying the fulfillments that even Christ himself proclaimed. Peace, love, justice, understanding, and music.